This is an artist who for the longest has been under fire for various reasons, and that rapper is Baby Santana, now known as just Tana. It seems like ever since he changed his name, people are just not rocking with him as much as they used to. So why exactly is he hated, and why do I not think it's that big of a deal? Well, this whole hate wave started a few months back when Tana tweeted a bunch of stuff basically saying he wants his flowers for being an impactful artist in the underground, and people were not rocking with that statement. Basically, they just thought he was being cocky without justification. It was like, what have you really done for the underground? Now, to give credit where credit is due, songs like Antisocial, Knock Knock, and Tell 'Em did amazing numbers, and that really brought eyes and attention to this whole underground scene during quarantine. So honestly, I do think he had some impact during that time, but the whole vibe he was giving off was kind of egotistical, and it would only get worse from there. Tana started falling out with basically everyone in the underground that was coming up with him at the time, and everyone started complaining about him switching up and suddenly acting different. Even Slump Six, who was basically his partner in crime back then, called him out for this.
Niggas be trying to make everything a competition though, that's the problem. I'm not gonna lie, like that little nigga been talking, like niggas been knew that he be saying little shit here and there from other places, bro. That little nigga be talking.
But I think the conflict that really hurt Tana's image is his beef with SGP West. Basically, he sent a shit ton of messages to West just letting him know he fucked with him, and West just responded with "appreciate it," which allegedly made Tana mad, which is why he dissed him on this song.
Nigga turn about all the ways. Once he see niggas that pave it, man, that nigga must be crazy. And yo, bitch, my dog, she said pet me. Told her G2 Taurus for the weapon, just in case I run into Lil Weapon. Yeah.
Aside from the beef, I suggest y'all check this song out because in case you haven't, it's a pretty sick song, and I think it's pretty representative of the shift from Baby Santana to Tana. The energy from this song just shows off that switch in mentality. But ever since that point, Tana has basically had a target on his back for critics. The narrative around Tana is not really about his music quality, but it's more so that he's just not a very likable person. But honestly, I don't really think it's that big of a deal, and here's why. I mean, genuinely, he's like 16, he's still a kid. All of these little beefs that he had and that he gets into are with like other 15-year-olds and probably not indicative of anything serious. There are plenty of way worse people out there that are still getting pushed by the industry and fans, so I really don't think we need a hate campaign against a 16-year-old. I think it's weird how people who do way worse things get passes for their actions after doing something weird, or people make the excuse that they're just young, they're learning, but they don't really apply this same mentality for others. But 100%, I have a lot of respect for Tana as an artist. I think 100% he makes some of the best music in the underground. I think compared to everybody else that was coming up with him at that time, he's already a few steps ahead. I think he just makes infinitely better music. Another common criticism I see from people is that he's trying to copy Lone. I even see that about him on his latest song Noya, which honestly sounds nothing like Lone. I guess they do have similar like fashion and presentation sometimes, which is kind of funny because Lone didn't even start that. He didn't start niggas dressing up in dark clothes and being in the rock and its aesthetic. And even if he was taking inspiration from Lone image-wise, nigga, who cares? Like, honestly, who genuinely cares? The underground loves to come up with minor issues and nitpicks and make them into these huge-ass problems that engulf the conversation around the artist. For example, the conversation around Tana right now is him looking feminine. If you go through his comments on songs and social media, you'll just see a bunch of people complaining about him looking gayer, which, I mean, okay, if niggas want to complain about something, how about the fact that he's 16 glorifying murder and drugs, etc., in his song? Now, me personally, I don't care about that. I know it's fiction. I know it's just to sound cool. But I'm just saying all this to show that niggas never complain about the shit that matters. But I do have a genuine question for everybody that I want y'all to answer in the comments. A lot of kids working in the music and like acting industry have been abused in the past, manipulated by their parents for money, and have their adult lives completely ruined. With this new rise of like, 13, 14, 15-year-olds using BandLab and making music and potentially blowing up on SoundCloud and TikTok, do you really think kids should be involved in this music industry at such a young age, especially with all the shit we see getting revealed from behind the scenes?
Hey, Dan Schneider, I know you're watching my Vine. Do you like my Vine? Vine. Look what you've done to me.
Oh, that's Kyle. Keep on rockin' shit. I just step on guap shit. I could get get a little rowdy, bitch. Try to touch my pockets, bitch. You might end up forfeiting. Getting the motherfuckers my play. I been chasing cheese, I got money on the way. If you ain't getting money, why the fuck you on the way? You gon' get left down if that pipe get the sprint. Getting the motherfuckers my play. I been chasing cheese, I got money on the way. If you ain't getting money, why the fuck you on the way? You gon' get left down if that pipe get the sprint.